Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is the part 4 of the Subaru STI rebuild. As you guys remember in the previous video, we left off, I took off all the parts, they were test fitted, everything aligned perfect. Now I have to take off this front end, these frame rails, have to take them down, prep them, spray everything with weld through primer, and then start welding everything back up, and then go ahead and paint everything, and then take this thing off the frame machine and start installing the motor. But that's probably going to be in the next video. But anyway, let's go ahead and start taking the frame rails off and prepping them for welding. Alrighty guys, the metal is prepped and I already went ahead and sprayed it with some weld through primer. I did not spray the seams right here because I am going to weld these and then I'm just going to paint them blue, so there's really no point of spraying them with weld through primer. And here's this side right here, looks good. And I also went ahead and sprayed the frame rails as well on the inside wherever I'll be welding it right here. Everything looks good. Now let's go ahead and mount it back up, and I'm probably gonna have to test fit the parts one more last time just to double check, make sure everything's fitting up perfect, and then we can start welding it. Alrighty guys, everything is welded and grinded. I already went ahead and welded the radiator support, but I use this flat disc. It's 80 grit, and this thing is a real life changer, guys. Check this out. This is like basically like sandpaper, so it's like nice and smooth. All I have to do is just go over it with scuff pad and paint it, and that's it. I don't even have to sand anything. This thing looks amazing, and so is this side. Everything looks great. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start applying seam sealer everywhere and then start painting everything back to blue. Alright guys, so I've actually been doing a lot of work off camera. I painted the frame rails, I put seam sealer everywhere, and everything just turned out amazing. I lightly blended it here. I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight. It's getting pretty late on me today, and tomorrow morning, once everything is dried up, I'm gonna start assembling everything back together. Alright guys, it's the next day here and I'm back, and finally the paint and everything is finally cured. The seam sealer is cured, everything is perfect. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start putting everything back together, like the fuse box, all the wiring, subframe. That way I can get this thing off the frame machine. And there you guys have it. The fuse box is installed. Everything sat in perfectly. Everything lined up, all the bolts, which is perfect. And also, I don't know if I already showed you guys, but check how smooth this thing looks. No body work required. Everything just looks perfect over here. Thanks to that grinder disc I used. It's a very helpful thing. So if any of you guys are replacing radiator support or frame rails, that is a huge plus. You don't have to do any body work, anything. It just looks OEM, looks really good. Anyways, let's go ahead and start taking this car off the clamps and take it off the frame machine, park it next to the frame machine, and then I think in the next video I will be installing the motor. Alrighty, so the car is finally here. I went ahead and lifted it up on quick jacks, and now the next step will be putting the motor in. But that'll be in the next video, guys. That is going to be a wrap for today's video. If you're new to this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, like my videos, share them with your friends, and follow me on Instagram at Rebuild with Nick. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.
you.